Hello and welcome to a brand new series for Skyrim and Skyrim SSE. You may have noticed that Genesis book out inventory. You may have noticed that I have my full 21:9 aspect resolution or aspect ratio. I figured out how to get rid of those black bars on the side that were present in the Tales of Vhoelynd series, unless I happened to be underwater. You may have noticed you were able to see through them at that point. That was the clue to me that there was something creating and overlaying those black bars. Did not mean to go down there. So I did a little bit of work in advance, although I'm going to make a couple of adjustments before I consider that done. Let's see, fine. I'm going to put this one, well, yeah, I changed my body mesh so that these sizes have changed. Oh, right. I find that if I put this down to about 0.8, it looks a little bit weird because for whatever reason, you can't scale on the males. You can only scale the biceps. You can't scale the waist. You can't scale the legs, any of that stuff. So our buddy here has skipped leg day. Oh no, that one I want to keep where it is. This one I want to shrink a little bit. And there we go. This is Rhy'kuuz the Skyrim. Now, this area that I'm in is the Realm of Lorcan. It has a little bit of lore to it. You don't have to go through the whole Helgen storyline. A few things are a little bit weird. You'll see in the upper left there, it's going through a whole bunch of mod setups and skills and so on. So I'm just going to let it do that while I run around and pick some things up, because this character with his really funky appearance has a whole bunch of lore tied into why he looks this way and why he's in the realm of Lorcan and stuff like that. So basically, Rhy'kuuz the Skyrim is not a normal dragonborn where he has the blood of the dragon. He has the soul of Akatosh, rather, a fragment thereof. And so, unlike most dragonborn, such as Martin Septim, he cannot die. Yeah. The Lich mod that I was working with Vhoelynd claimed the update to it, not the base mod. The base mod said if you die once, you reanimate at your where your phylactery is. But if you take the if you die again within 24 hours, then you just plain die. What? Oh geez. That's not normal. So, oh, I don't have spells yet. I do have a mod installed. Whoopsie. Exit. Let's go to the bottom and learn those. Okay. So, I have a mod installed that allows me to do those, but also one that when I equip my first weapon or spell, it lets me pick a class. Adventurer is your vanilla Skyrim character. Custom class creation allows you to pick your major and minor classes and your secondary ability, but you don't get a class skill. If you choose classic classes, you're stuck with the basic or the major and minor skills that they give you and the secondary ability that they give you, but you get a class skill also. So my build is to use the Scout class because I plan on using block, one-handed, smithing, sneak, and light armor, and because of the combat mods that are installed, I need alchemy to do poultices. So every one of these skills is useful to this character. Athletics, move 15% faster, will help him stay alive, and stamina regenerates 15% faster, which will help with melee combat. Skirmisher regenerates his stamina 50% faster, and you can't get that class ability unless you pick a classic class. Confirm that, confirm it again. Whoops, wrong button. Then it will pop up my birth signs. The Traveler is, again, your classic Skyrim character with the standing stones. You pick a standing stone, you get that ability, you go to another standing stone, you overwrite it. If you choose birth signs, then you can choose fourth era signs, so you start with a standing stone ability, but you go to a new stone and you overwrite it, or third era signs are permanent. Once chosen, they stay with you throughout your life. So this character, because of his curse, does not regenerate magicka, can absorb 50% of spell damage, and has 100% or 100 additional magicka. Confirm. Now. Whoa. Stamina is low. God, I hate big weapons like this. So cumbersome. So one of the mods that I have installed. Did I just see another spider? One of the mods that I have installed makes it so that if I am low on stamina, I move slower. Okay, that was Maik running away. Which means there might still be something over here. Oh, yep, there's a spider. And it hit me. Yay. Totally not how I intended this video to go. Anything else? No? No other dots? Okay, you see it's still picking things in the upper left corner, which is why I'm not doing a lot of my configuration. The Atronach sign is broken. It does let you regenerate magicka, it just does it really slowly. And so that works for me. I decided to go, instead of a no magicka, no spell character, I decided to go with a slightly different reduced magic character build where he can cast spells and he can cast buffs, but having tested this mod, it does not regenerate anywhere near fast enough to be useful in combat. One of the reasons why I'm running around here looting all this stuff is A, like I mentioned, I have a need for alchemy, and B, I'm waiting for those perks and stuff to finish applying, those scripts to finish applying, so that I can do my MCM menu stuff. There was one time when I was testing it, and I just tried to jump straight into the menu, and it just straight crashed to desktop. I need potions because they can be used for poultices. Clothes are a lot better than the rags they started me with, and I might as well take that so I can sell it. So, people are moving again. That means the enemies are gone. There's a little bottle of skooma in here. And if I go up this way, I went up a little early. But if I go over here, there's a couple more spell books to grab. Fury. And these are random. The last time I did this, they were not these. I didn't get a bound axe, I didn't get a reanimate corpse. So, Fury, Sparks, and this one, which I got over on that other island. Nope, not this one. This one I do want respawn options, stats, +10, -1, -10, there. Now if I die, I don't lose 1 to every skill every time I die. Robes. Okay, these robes, they're really expensive. Increase armor rating by 230 points. Can't drown, 100% resistance to disease. I could wear those, but I'm a light armor user. My class gets benefits for using light armor. Instead, I'm going to use those to help me with my initial funding, because I start out broke thanks to the mod that does the classes. If you use an alternate start mod with that one, then it can cause things to break and you might not be able to start a character. So I also have a mod installed that delays until you equip a weapon. But part of that delay gets rid of the 500 gold that you would start with in this mod. So sell that. I'm going to keep that so I can disenchant it. Sell that. I'm going to disenchant that. I'm going to disenchant that. Now, these horns are semi-lightweight and worth decent money. I call them Rhy'kuuz the Chezarin because of this book. This book, you can pause it if you want to read it, but on the 4th page here, any you see in the realm of Lorkhan, we call Chezarin. And he is pretty much bound here. That's the way that I have his story scripted, is he keeps respawning here because unlike a normal Dragonborn, he doesn't have the blood of the dragon, he has the soul of the dragon. And so if the blood of the dragon was enough, Martin Septon would still be alive. The end of the 3rd era would not have been written that way. So being Dragonborn is not enough to earn entrance to the realm of Lorkhan. My follower cannot accompany... I don't even have a follower. What do you mean it can't accompany me here? Oh, lavender added? Yes! Okay. It looks like it's done adding those. Whoa! What did who do? By the way, Lokir of Rorikstead is here. And it looks like he didn't survive this either. Normally he does. There's also a Cinderkin. Sweet. Cinderkin are the guards of the realm of Lorkhan. Give me my frostbite spider money. I have a mod installed that adds collision with dead bodies, so I can push them around. That one had a lot of potions. Unfortunately, that also means that I can have the classic error where you run into bones and then they throw you across the room and you get hurt really bad. Yeah, not a fun day there. So, I've got most of the stuff that I can get from out here. I'm going to want... No. I'm going to favorite this because I have some mods installed that, for whatever reason, make some people show up without their clothes on. They own clothes, they just aren't wearing them. So I'm going to favorite that and that. And then if you go in this section, I also have a little issue with... I'm just going to save, because I don't have a save file yet. And if you go into an area like this and someone is talking to you, I get the infinite black screen glitch. So I pretty much have to make sure no one's talking to me before I activate a new area. Oh, right, I'm also missing something. And I see that some of my normal things are active. I don't need those. It is this way. Where is it? Over there. Okay. Ow. I think I got this already. Yeah. There are a couple of chests of Lorkhan here. I started out with the pickaxe. This is a woodcutter's axe, so I can use firewood to make arrows if I have access to a forge, and ingots, which is really handy because initially this character is not going to survive. I also want this standing stone. I get a quest to go find a fabulous hidden treasure, which is all stolen, but I also get the ability to unlock a lock up to extra level once a day. And then you'll notice my regeneration is not very good, or rather not there at all. That's because I'm injured. I'm injured because I don't have a poultice, and I don't have a bandage. Okay, this book basically says, I can't believe we've made it here, blah blah blah. Look at that sky. It's beautiful. one of the other chests that has stuff is up here, and you have to do a little bit of parkour to get it. Nice. I don't believe that's as good as mine. Mine is 14, this one's 13. But it looks so nice. I do have a texture replacer on there, so it's not just bronzy looking. And then this realm is really nice in that it has a feature built in where you don't have to worry about falling to your death. So I've got that. Talk to him. Oh, that looks like blue mountain flowers. Yes, I need blue mountain flowers with either Nord Ale or mead.
Need something?
You can talk to a priestess of a temple to heal wounds and trauma, but cost you 200 gold.
Time.
And then I'm not positive, but you may be able to heal at a shrine. Also, if I seek refuge, it binds my soul. That's part of the Rhy'kuuz cannot die thing. So somewhere in here, normally there's 2 people. Interesting. Also equipment. I don't see anything in the case. I see something in that case. I don't see anything in this case. And there is a really weird floor glitch I've never seen before. But over here, you have weapons. In an earlier version of the mod, they were all stolen. You'd have to steal them. You'd have to make sure no one was looking at you. But in here, you can just use them as part of your initial funding. Also these 2. And there's supposed to be someone in here that you can talk to and sell to, but he's not here. Which I find really weird. He's never not been here for me before. And as long as I'm slow, I might as well take those. Because these appear to be empty, I certainly don't see anything in them. Maybe the texture on them is broken, but I'd think I'd see the people in that case. So I'm going to use my tower key on this. Sweet! Not worth much. Perhaps they are in one of the other rooms of this area. This stone will take you back outside. That door will take you back outside. This will take you to another area of the hall, where you have the stone to go back and the stone to go forward to the third area of the hall. A puzzle cube, soul gem, big soul gem, a shield, which is lightweight, favorite that, a Nord hero sword, sapphire and glass circlet's worth a bit of money. You can disenchant right here. Yay. Hooray! Well, that was hard. Okay. Level up. Now, because this character... Oh, I need to fix that. Health. So, since all that other stuff is done, mod configurations. Awakened Magicka. I want that one. Load using FIS. Load my previous settings. Don't need to do that. This one, I'm pretty sure I had a old RIM version the first time, which is why I did this, and I didn't get anything to show up down here. So what I did was I took out all of his starting Magicka, because that's part of his design, is that he has no Magicka except for what the Atronach gave him, and then he has a bunch of health because he's been cursed and beat up and scarred to high heaven. And then also, down that list, we have dual wield parrying, just in case, dynamic Magicka, which activate it, and because he is so bad at magic, I'm setting that all the way down to 1/4 of the normal experience. Dynamic stamina, I'm turning on. Dynamic Magicka, I'm also, because he's not supposed to have a ton, giving him a cap of it. So this can add 400 magicka at most, and then he has to rely on equipment to get more. Forgotten Magic, no. Genesis, no. Armors, whew, not doing that right now. Archery utility. I'm going to set a hotkey toggle for G there, just in case. I like the glow. I do not like the bright and flight, and I do not like the hum. Less intrusive HUD. If you have FIS installed, you can do your file access interface and set a preset. So I don't have to spend the next 20 minutes setting up my my HUD. Legacy of the Dragonborn. Because he is a seeker, and one of the first places I'm going to go is to the Legacy of the Dragonborn Museum. It's doing other stuff in the background. There we go. So, not this one. Oops. Not that one. Additional options. Contributor displays enabled, and craft loot and closet access. Let's see, PC head tracking. On, humanize, crosshair and speaker. Oh, don't add an exception. Add facial expressions, fix the spine. Oh, I'll just load that. There we go. Let's see, balance, Sky UI. Yes, Sky UI. I want my theme to be Celtic, small font, yay, Active Effects HUD on small font, controls, no, advanced, no, TK dodge. I'm going to change this key to C so that it does make me roll. Take off double tap, input, forward roll, if set to sprint, otherwise it's forward plus dodge key, and step dodge. Now violins, I have profile system, again, load melee prefs. Alright. Now, my UI should be different when it actually activates. This will take me back out to the realm of Lorcan, but I've never actually gone out this door, so I'm not sure where it takes me. Okay. This place is lovely, but it also looks dangerous if I were to fall. And for whatever reason, I cannot get that move animation to behave differently. I do have the PC exclusive animations set here, and that might be this one. Two-hander mail? I think that's immersive armors. Refresh. Nope, that didn't change anything. So go up to this one. This is the final room in the hall where you get your very own Canis Root, Nightshade, and I think 2 Canis Root. Yeah. Over here you have what's typically an empty chest and a bed and one of these, an empty satchel. But I don't have any mead to turn into a poultice. And I don't have a dude to sell to. So, I suppose I'm going to change my initial starting area. The reason for that is where I would have started, actually, the last time when I tested it, kind of broke a script in that area, and a quest never ran properly. Like, it acted like I had done the quest, but all of the NPCs never moved. They would talk like it had been done correctly, but they wouldn't move. And let's see, equip that. Favorite and equip this because Khajiit use scimitars, and that's a nice looking scimitar from Weapons of the Third Era, I believe. And I wish I knew what happened to all the people who sell things, because I wouldn't have this overweight issue if not for them. Now, there is a world map here, and it will tell you which door takes you to which place. Dawnstar Shipwreck, College of Winterhold, Nightgate Inn, Riverwood, Morthal, Blackreach. So on the opposite side of me is Riverwood. So heavy. And I think it's that one up on the hill there. Although actually, that's not a very good choice either. Did I see Whiterun? Markarth, Shrine of Talos, Dawnstar Shipwreck. No. I did not see Whiterun. It might be up on one of these other islands that I haven't been to. But I think I'll make my way to the Markarth Shrine of Talos. And of course I didn't pay any attention to where that was. Out of the way!
Maid wishes you well.
There we go. Now the thing is, all of these stones will remain where they are, so I can come back to that stone and get back into the realm of Lorkhan, or I can go to Riverwood, and right outside of Riverwood there is a stone to the realm of Lorkhan. So as a native of the realm of Lorkhan, or whatever you want to term someone who is stuck there across multiple lives, I don't really have a choice. On that note, I am going to do something here as soon as I load in. I am going to... Yeah, most denizens are religious. I may choose to worship a deity, receiving minor blessing and learning about the sacred tenets. If I wish to worship a different, find and activate the shrine in the world. Ah. I also get my choices here. These are the ones that, as a Khajiit, I can start with. I've got some of the divines. I've got some of the Daedric princes. I've got some Khajiit specific ones, and then Shikorath, crazy dude. Of all of these, I really don't believe any of them fit my character. I think the one of all of them that I need is going to be one that I have to unlock through a quest. So I'm going to pick Rhy'kuuz. Let's see. The Thief God of the Khajiit. Increase the amount of gold found in containers. Find new locations. Bribe people. Pick locks. Okay, what's Rhy'kuuz? Master the skills of Warrior, Thief, and Mage. Strive to raise your health, magic, and stamina. Each is as important as the others. Meditate only at night. So I think that's going to be more my type. Meditate once a day to strengthen your bond. Favor is currently 42.8. And what I need to do really quick before I get in trouble, or not before I get in trouble, but I kind of want to see if I can do something here. And that involves dropping a lot of weight really quickly. Jeez, tons of weight. The money really isn't important to this character. I suppose that one... okay, so that and equip this. Oh. Now, where is the entrance of town? Oh, of course I don't know. Somewhere downhill. There we go. Oh, he's not there. Kind of surprised. The guy who screams about the Forsworn and tries to kill Margaret. He's not there. In that case, I'm gonna go try and get my stuff back before someone else takes it, and then I will sell it.
Outsiders.
Not sure where I got a Dwarven Warhammer though. Now, the big problem with this idea is that I don't know Markarth. I've been here like 4 times in my entire life. Treasury House. Trading Company, that sounds promising. Put this away. Now, one of the things is that I will get stronger by doing things like fighting. If I... Oh. I think that was him. Did he kill her? No. No, that's a house. Is that ale? Nope.
Guys, a woman attacked right on the streets. You alright? Did you see what happened?
So, I also have a mod installed. It's called Khajiit Speaks, and it changes the dialogue options for most but not all of the game. And then I have, I think, 3 expansions to it that include DLC or custom content.
A Forsworn? Strange. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. No. I was just getting some fresh air. I had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
Sure.
I know. No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. All right.
Okay. Sell off this heavy stuff. End the video, and then
It's just the market ravel. We should
take care of, or get ready for the second video. I'm probably going to go somewhere else to do it.
I just checked the shipments. Feel free to take a look around the store.
No, I'm not Arnleif. Yes, I know it's called Arnleif and Sons. I inherited the store from my husband. His father was Arnleif. My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years ago. Forsworn attack. I miss that stubborn wolf.
Okay, goods for
Some may
sale.
call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
760. So, let's get rid of some of the heavy stuff first. 27, 25, 20, 16. Alright, so she still has plenty of money there. Now, I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of this. Even though it's lighter weight than mine, Khajiit use scimitars. And get rid of that. Get rid of that. Dagger. I want to keep both of those. Get rid of that. She has enough to get rid of that. There we go. Get rid of that. Oh, no. Don't sell that. But she can have... Well, those aren't worth anything, but... No. 15. There we go.
Trinkets, odds and ends.
You can also have the Frostbite Venom. Oh, right. I had the Frostbite Venom. And selling them one at a time gives you more chances to increase your speechcraft. Or at least if you're selling a bunch of things that have a value, you could have a chance to increase it more often. Like these 6, this is worth 64. So if I were to sell a lump of those, I would get 1 chance to increase speechcraft. At least that's my experience with it. If I sell a lump of stuff worth 5,000, I typically get 1 speechcraft increase, but if I sell 5,000 worth of things, then I might get 2 to 3. Yay! There, Nord mead. I need those. Nah. It's worth some money.
Agent, here in the city.
And it's daytime, so
You,
oh god.
What are you? Mother, I, her most devoted servant.
Forgive her, beloved
There is not, from what I've been able to find, there is not a Khajiit Speaks Reach. This is Beyond Skyrim Reach, and I went through this with Vhoelynd, I believe.
Seek out the venturing merchant and depart for that realm, for all their sake.
Leave me alone.
Not on her.
Duh.
What
He got
spell
me.
did you cast on her? Yes, I saw. Didn't know madness could be. No. If you're dead, word of warning. If you care to listen, the
Hey,
Reach
you
isn't
mean
a place.
potions, right?
Oh, right.
Blade. Take a look.
Now, what is it?
You know if you need something for.
There is somewhere, if you have the stuff, that you can make a bowl. It might be an alchemy table.
I help him forge.
Where's her leather rack? Nope. But you can turn clothing into linen wraps, which are used for bandages. There we go.
It's probably not a good idea to walk around naked.
Oh, that's the clothing I was wearing. Yeah. She can buy the shield of Lorcan, and maybe she can sell me some armor.
Got an axe here. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Gorza's armor. I do have a mod installed that adds Gorza's armor. Since I'm lightweight, that's what I would go after. I don't know how it would look on a male. I don't know if it works on a male. But looks like it does not add a weapon for her. Normal stuff, because her armor is 8,000 gold, even though it's not enchanted. There's no way I can afford that. But studded hide armor? Sure, that works. It'll get me through until I have equipment.
Back to making weapons.
And level up. Get another point into health. And you'll see how important that is later on. Smithing could be good, but I think the first thing I'm going to want with this build is speech. Because Khajiit speak. Let's see. Other than that, archery. Archery is not one of my main skills, but initially I'm going to have a hard time with melee. And so I can use my bow and arrows to offset a lot of that risk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop back into the realm of Lorcan, into the video, and in the next one I will, oh right, this guy's at the Shrine Palace, isn't he? You.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do.
If someone talks to you while you're trying to zone with the mod list that I have installed,
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's
it black
problems,
screens you.
but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You want answers? So do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess. This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please. You find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Vhoelynd and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me.
Yay! Leave.
Let me know as soon
Leave.
as you find
Go over
it.
there. I'm gonna quick save, just in case. I don't want to lose everything. He didn't talk. I should be good. Now, that setup episode obviously was not very good for figuring out the character's benefits, the combat mods, any of that stuff. But it at least showed a little bit of this area, the Genesis mod that spawns things in the overworld even though they shouldn't be here. And you know, just an idea of some things to look forward to. The first time I die, you're going to get a real treat there. So look forward to that. And thanks for watching. Leave any comments below. See you in the next video where I hope to get some real armor.